friends, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Frey, and here on Heavenly Terp, which is this channel, I enjoy breaking societal stigmas such as cannabis, festivals, OnlyFans, a few other little things sprinkled in there. However, today's video is going to be about music festivals. I work music festivals occasionally, and this weekend I am going to be going out to Fort Lauderdale, Florida for Tortega. So, this is going to be what I pack in a bag for working festivals, just in case you're new to working festivals, or if you want to see how you can get your stuff down to 1 or 2 bags. Let's get into it. So, first things first, and that is putting out your outfit for the ride or the day of. So I just have a simple little spandex short set, little t-shirt bra, and then this comfy little sweater. I'm driving down, so I'm not sure how cold the AC is going to be in the person's car I'm going to be in, so that's why I wear something like this, and then I wear like a little tank top under it, but I'm not quite sure which tank top I'm going to be wearing yet. Gotta have to put that out. Next is shower bag. So I use this tote bag from Vogue, however you can use any kind of tote bag. I suggest a tote bag because you're going to want something that's easy to just kind of throw everything in for your showers and get into the shower and throw everything and get out. Whenever you're working festivals, you're typically either at a campsite or you're in an Airbnb or hotel with a bunch of other random people that you don't know. Unless you happen to get in with a vendor and stay with that vendor and you know everybody, but it's very rare that you don't at least pick up one stray worker along the way that happens to be a local or someone that's only able to work one show. So you want to make sure that you have a bag that you can kind of get everything in, get in the shower and get the fuck out, because there's so many people trying to shower after a long freaking day out in the sun. Working, sweating, being around fryers, whatever you end up doing. I work food at festivals, but you know, if you're working, like a fashion booth or something, you're still out in the sun for a hot, long time, and it gets hot, it gets sweaty, it gets muggy. No matter what state you're in, it gets hot at some point throughout the day, and everyone wants a shower before the next day, and they don't want to have to go to bed smelling disgusting and feeling disgusting. So just be courteous, mindful of the fact that other people have to shower. In that bag, I would put a little satchel. Inside this satchel, I have iron, because that's always important when you are working out in the sun. And I'm also going to be on my period, so definitely going to need the iron. Extra hair ties, always important. Hand sanitizer, because duh, you're outside in the dirt, and this event is on the beach, so even more so. Tiger's Balm. I highly suggest bringing Tiger's Balm, BioFreeze, Icy Hot. I don't really recommend Icy Hot. I recommend something like a Tiger's Balm or a BioFreeze, but if you prefer the Icy Hot, you can go with that too. Just because you're gonna get aches, pains, sores, you're gonna want something that is small, portable, easy to kind of bring with you. You can even bring that to the venue with you if you want. Travel perfume and deodorant. So that's what I have in this little satchel here, and those are important to have because you don't want to stink. You know, you want to smell good, especially if you're working around food. No one wants to buy food from people that smell gross. Okay. Next, you're gonna have a basic towel. I just suggest anything that is small but can still, you know, cover your whole body. You don't necessarily want to be bringing a giant beach towel with you. All right, moving on, I want you to pack any of your prescription medications. I suggest taking prescription medications in the bathroom when you're taking a shower, so that way no one can really see you. It avoids asking questions, it avoids having to explain things, it avoids just everything. So pack all of your prescription medications in your shower bag, so that way, and I would put them in a little pouch as well, just so that way they're not just like chilling out in your bag. All right, so that's the main stuff in the bag. We're gonna go deeper into our shower stuff, okay? So you can have something like this, where it's a giant, nice big compartment that holds everything. You can put your shampoo, soaps, all of that in there, close it all up, throw it in that bag. However, that's a bit much for me, and I'm gonna show you why. So we have moved down to the floor to show you this amazing bag. First of all, let's go over this lunchbox really, really quickly, just to get it out of the way. I would bring a candy if you like candy, breakfast bars, ramen. Super simple stuff that you can make after work that isn't gonna take forever and that's gonna be light and easy on your stomach. Now, the reason why I say I don't want to bring my giant shower bag is because this bag here, I got it off Amazon for $30. This bag here has a shower bag right built in. So it's a wet bag, it's a wet pouch, so you could put like wet socks, wet underwear, whatever in there. My socks and underwear are up here, the dry ones, the brand new ones. And down here is where I'm gonna put my toothbrush, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, etc. Okay? And down here is just for the travel there. Then I have a gallon-sized Ziploc bag to throw it all in here. Now, you're probably wondering why. Tote bags get heavy. You want as little in here as possible for the trip there. Once you get to your lounge area, like your hotel, your Airbnb, whatever it may be, that's when you can kind of take your toiletries out of here and throw them in there. Just so that way your shoulder isn't dying from carrying everything in this one bag. But that way you have this bag, because you know, a towel isn't necessarily going to fit in a book bag with all of your other stuff. So that way you can put the little stuff in here, you know, the stuff that you might need reachable, you know, like your deodorant, your perfume, etc. On the ride there. And then everything that you literally only need for the shower is going to be in this wet bag here. Now, going deeper into this suitcase. This book bag is basically a suitcase. This is the brand, and I got it off Amazon for $30. And the reason why I went with this bag is because it's extremely versatile and it holds a lot of shit. So this pocket here goes all the way down. All the way down. It's huge. Now in that pocket, I honestly don't need anything to go in there just because it's only a 3-4 day festival. So there's not really much I need right in there. This pocket was by far one of the coolest pockets to me because it has a whole spot for a computer and a tablet. So I'm bringing my tablet with me, but I could bring my Chromebook with me too if I wanted to. And both would fit in here perfectly fine. They'd be protected as well. It comes with a shoe bag, which I'm not going to use for shoes because I'm only bringing one pair of shoes with me. And I'm going to be wearing them on my feet. And this bag I'm going to be using for my dirty clothes. So essentially, I'm just going to pop this open and throw all my dirty clothes in there and then throw this in my shower bag. You know, whenever I'm at the venue and whatnot, take it out whenever I go to shower. And then whenever it's the end of the event and I'm going home, all my clothes will be dirty and I can just throw this into the clothes compartment. So that goes in here. You want to bring some kind of fan. I don't care if it's electrical, I don't care if it's a hand fan, bring some kind of fan. It's gonna be hot as ever loving shit, okay? You're always gonna want some kind of your own independent airflow that you control. Then going in here, like I said, socks and underwear are up here. This is an extra spare towel. You can get this in the camping section of Walmart. I love this personally. It's just a quick little towel that's dry fit. I like to bring this as a second towel just in case my other towel isn't dry. I have a second one and I can kind of flop back and forth between the two without having to really take up a whole bunch of space because it's in a tiny little compartment. It is meant for backpacking. So go into the camping section, the backpacking section of your local Walmart, whatever. in here, I always suggest bringing extra socks and underwear. So I have 2 pairs for every day up here, and then I have these here, which are my socks that I'm wearing to the actual event, the venue. This is an event that doesn't necessarily like leg hair on women, so I'm covering it up just for the sake of tips. And that's what these long socks are for. So super comfortable, and then you wear a regular pair of socks under them, just to give your feet a bit more cushion. Then in here I have 2 pairs of pajamas, just because, I have 3 pairs of pajamas, 3 pairs of pajamas, just because I don't really know the vibe there, so I have different kinds of pajamas for different vibes, just in case. Then I have my actual work clothes. I have pants, shorts, and t-shirts in here, as well as tank tops. Now, a few things that I suggest adding in that I don't have added in right now that you should definitely get added in. I would throw in one of those wet towels. It's a towel that stays wet, or it stays cool when you get it wet. So you wet it, you wring it out so that way it's not dripping all over you, and you can put it on your neck. It stays cool with the breeze, and it doesn't dry up super quickly, so that way you're able to kind of stay cool faster and longer. As well with this book bag, it comes with a portable charger spot, so it has a cord in here with a little pocket on the side, on the inside here with the close spot that holds the portable charger, and then it also has this strap right here for if you're putting it on top of a suitcase, for if you're like traveling, as well as a side handle. It's meant to be the perfect carry-on size for flights and whatnot. And then it has these clips here to kind of really suck it in whenever it's fully, so that way it looks even smaller to the TSA eye, or the gate agent eye, or whatever. But it is confirmed to be a carry-on size, so that's the main reason I got it. Just it holds so much, and it's a carry-on size. You never know if you're going to be on a flight or driving for a music festival, so I always suggest to have something that is carry-on size, so that way you don't get stuck with a check bag charge. With that being said, that is pretty much all I have to tell you to bring with you to a music festival. There's not much you have to bring when you're working. When you're working a music festival, it's really just your clothes and your comfort items for whenever you get back to your hotel. Like your tablet, whatever you end up wanting to bring for entertainment, a book, etc. Now, with that also being said, I suggest bringing a little bit of money. Have some kind of wallet with you. You're going to need your ID, of course, but have, if you want to bring a fanny pack with you, so that way you can put your ID, your phone, your purse, like all your little purse items in your fanny pack for when you go to the venue. You can do that as well. I typically just bring a regular standard fanny pack. But again, that's up to you. That's up to the event that you're working as to whether it requires your ID at the gate every single day, or if it's just for whenever you pick up your wristband. Some of them have a day-to-day wristband for staff, so it's paper, so you have to go show your ID every single day. So it just depends on the event that you're working, and sometimes you don't know until you get there. So I would just bring your ID, bring some kind of money, emergency money. I like to bring around $100 of emergency money just in case something happens. And then from there on out, if you have any kind of medication that you take, I would tell the person that you're working for, just so that way you're being completely transparent. I do let my boss know every time that I am on prescription medication, but that I can provide the prescription, and it's always in the prescription bottle. And that I don't share. My medications are not cheap, so I don't share. And even if they were cheap, I would not share. So that is pretty much all for what you should bring with you when working a music festival. It's really straightforward. If you want to bring a little electronic fan instead of a hand fan that goes around your neck, I've seen a few people use those as well, and that's really beneficial. But at the end of the day, you're there to work, so if you want to bring makeup, I would just kind of throw that into this bag here, but I would bring minimal makeup. So like, you know, I wouldn't do a full beat. You're literally going to be out in the sun sweating, unless you're fine sweating through your full beat, but that's just not my style. So I personally don't do foundation. I just do my eyebrows, I do my lashes before I go, and then I'll do a little bit of lip stain here and there, and that's pretty much it for working events for makeup for me. But it's person to person, it's event to event. You know, if it's an EDM event, sometimes I'll go a little bit more all out with my makeup and I'll bring my eyeshadows and stuff. But this is a pretty country event, so being more natural is going to be the way to go. But that's how I travel with minimal bags, guys. It's super important to make sure that you are able to be carpooling, because you never know if your boss is going to have you move to an event that you're not currently at last minute. I know when I was on tour last year, or no, it was the year before, I literally was pulled from a show to go to a completely different state and help out at that show for that booth. It was like the same company, but they were working 2 events in one weekend, and that event needed more help than the event I was currently at, so they sent me to a different state. So you need to make sure that you're able to pack up quickly and that it's in a small bag. So that is why these bags that, like, I don't really care if you buy it from this company. Obviously, I'm not sponsored or anything. I just bought it off Amazon. But any bag that opens up like a suitcase is going to be so much better for you. So that way you don't have to actually bring a suitcase, and that way you're not digging through a JanSport trying to find everything in one giant hole of a bag. You actually have some compartments and some organization. Roll your clothes so that way they actually fit properly. All the clothes I fit in there was not going to fit if I didn't. There's like 10 days of clothes in here. They would not have fit if I did not roll them up. So take that as you will. I have seen people be able to fit everything that they are bringing in this one bag and not have a shower bag, but I do suggest at least bringing the empty tote with you for at the event, or for at the Airbnb or hotel. Other than that, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for sticking through this long-ish video. I hope that you were able to learn a little bit something about it from it. I hope that you were able to at least grab a little bit of information. If you have any questions about working festivals, please do drop them in the comments below. And if you happen to want to see things regarding cannabis, festivals, OnlyFans, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell so you get notified every single time I post. And if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. That would mean so much to me. I really appreciate you guys so much. Welcome to the Terp family if you did hit that subscribe button. Thanks, Terp fam, for being here. And I will see you guys for the Tortuga vlog. I will be filming a full vlog for the whole event and what it's like working a music festival. So stay tuned for that. I'm not going to be posting it until I get back, obviously. But I will be posting it next week, so stay tuned. And thanks so much, guys. Have a great rest of your week. Mwah. Bye.